Heard yesterday that Super Speeders Rob, the OG YouTuber, is in town, and he's in Tampa. We're going to a little St. Pete tonight, or St. Pete meet tonight. We got the Corvette, $10,000 Viper. Check out his video he did today. And then we got Dank Wheelie, the YouTuber. Yes. And we're heading to this Florida street scene pop-up meet, and we're gonna have some fun. So
hell yeah, brother! You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Okay, so I mean, you're like the OG YouTuber. So what inspired you to do, you know, YouTube?
What got me into YouTube? Ideally, YouTube was a platform for me to drive traffic to my DVDs. What got me into the car racing stuff, just to begin with, other than the fact it was fun, Mischief 3000. I saw one video, and I'll never forget it. These guys doing it was either Gumball or Players Run, running from the cops, bikes splitting, driving off in the trees to ditch cops. That's the one that that triggered it in my head. And I'm like, I could do that.
Because we were all just talking, and we're like, the 4GT video, like that's Super Speeders Rob. Like I know him. That's one of my favorite first YouTube experiences, and man, it's cool to see, you know, like seriously the original guy. Yeah, we got him in the flesh. Yeah. This is crazy.
I learned the difference, what marks the difference in generations. That video, for example, can mark the difference.
Yeah.
They split the generation by people who were old enough to remember 9/11 and the people that weren't. And that's the hard line when you go back on history, the difference between the generations. So.
And what cameras did you use? Because there's no GoPros.
There were no GoPros, nothing like that. We had just standard handheld cameras that you would see at Best Buy.
How did you mount them?
Tape them on the cars.
You taped them onto the car?
Not VHS. We were one step beyond the Chevy Chase VHS tape, but it was a high 8, switched to mini DV, which was like the hot shit. And then eventually in 05, 06, we switched over to HDV, which was high def.
Yeah.
But we were 4:3, and then we went to 16:9. So.
Wow. Yeah.
4:3 is like the vertical cell phone video, though. That's like, if you watch it now, you're like, oh.
It's the worst.
All you guys want to start channels with your fancy iPhones. My man here did it with Sticks and Stones.
Yeah. Sticks and Stones, seriously.
Well, there were no other options. It's just an older time. The TVs were square, too. That's why they made square videos.
Wow.
Yeah.
10 years.
They had the Flintstone, you know, to get the cars going. They had to use their feet.
Yeah, well, I mean, we learned cars, though. I learned how to, fix the roof when it caves in on your car. All that shit. We were forced to learn. You guys are just it just works. The only time you know what technology is when it stops working. Yeah. Wait, why doesn't that work right now? And then you're like, oh, that's technology. Because you're just used to it.
Things are getting deep out here.
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting deep.
Intellectual time.
You young whippersnappers. In my day, I mean, when I first started driving, I think gas was like 80 cents.
Oh, he's getting into the gas. How much was milk?
I don't know. But no, milk. The gallon of milk and the gallon of gas was usually about the same price. It always sort of follows in suit. But when I first started driving in 1998, gas was below $1 a gallon.
Oh yeah. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Well, I run E85, so we're talking $1.79. Race gas on the budget.
I run G16. We're talking $20.
Oh well, baller status over here.
Well, no, my Supra only because a few miles on it, but it only runs C16. I don't run pump gas.
Well, you're probably on 40 pounds of boost.
No, 32. It can go up to 40, but I didn't want to push
big
the envelope.
difference. Yeah.
I like being able to drive it and not blow up. Now my car's super quiet. Because I got a turbo.
Oh yeah,
Turbo just murders the exhaust noise.
So with my new engine, I thought about going turbo, but it's so much more expensive, man.
You know, it's more expensive, but the sound is better in a super. The supercharged V8 sounds nasty.
Viper's up there.
That's the problem, though. Your car's so loud, cops have to hear it.
I know.
I'm surprised. Look at me in the parking lot at Dunkin' Donuts. Is that your interior light thing?
Yeah, it just
brightens up the video. I'm learning fucking watched it.
What?
I'm like dead center Times Square, 500 people standing around the car, ripping a burnout. Cop walks up to me, pulls me over with a flashlight. Like he wasn't even in the car. Dude just like walks up to my window.
What'd you title the video?
I like Cobra R burnout Times Square.
And no one watched it. I can't believe that.
It's amazing. Like again, like I don't know, and then I do a video that I think is garbage, and I'm like nobody's gonna fucking watch this. I think it's 400,000 views the first day.
I did it.
Probably in the high threes at best. I think the just right amount of horsepower is like 750, 800 wheel. As long as you can hook it.
That's what I'm saying. Like this car still has traction. I can put pump gas in it. Runs 8.
And you drive with traction on, right? Or you drive it off.
Yeah. I mean, having it off doesn't make you any faster.
Yeah, exactly.
You're literally small eagle.
Every time we had a guy who thought that the traction control was restrictive to their driving ability. Always crash.
That had to be killer for the rental business.
Yeah, well, we disabled the buttons on a lot of cars.
Oh, really?
And then, like, we'll get a crash car back, and we'll find out the guy took, like, pliers and turned the traction control off. And we're like, yep.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you earned it. Like, you clearly have to go out of your way to crash these things.
God. That had to be the most frustrating business.
Hey, you know, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's if you treat it like a U-Haul truck and not like a Ferrari, it's an asset. The asset goes out, it makes money. Asset comes back, you sell it, you get another one.
It's just such a different asset.
Yeah.
All right. So, what'd you think of the Corvette?
It's fast. It's like just the right amount of power. Dead hooks. You had traction control on. It wasn't cutting throttle.
Oh yeah.
It's you're gonna ruin it now and go bigger, but
I know.
It's just the right amount of fast. It's like a great and especially reliable street car.
Yeah, it's just hard. That power probably won't last on a stock bottom end. So
you build the motor. If it goes, if you get 20,000 miles out of a stock motor, go get another stock motor for $5,000. That's the way to go.
That's
it's
a valid
smart
point.
money.
No.
But now you go down the void. You go down to see how deep the rabbit hole goes, and there's no coming back, man. And then eventually you're a guy like me that says, don't modify your car, whatever you do. And then you start moving into the exotics.
Again.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared.
Yeah, you start throwing, oh wow, I spent $30,000 last year building and fixing my car. And you start doing that a couple of times, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, stop telling me that.
Look, you're young, you're gonna do the same mistakes we made. It's a shit ton of fun, but it's gonna cost you a lot of money. Enjoy it while you do it.
All right, so now what we got here is a Viper V10, not bald eagles, it's snakes. What's your horsepower prediction?
I'm saying 380 is the solid.
380. Horsepower, what torque?
Torque, I would say probably 360.
380, 360. All right, I'm going.
You got it.
I'm gonna go 350 horsepower, 360 torque.
GoPro from 1994.
Yeah, this is what the cameras used to look like when you throw the hood over your head.
This is the original GoPro. This random guy wearing a Cleetus shirt, also drinking a Bud Light. I love you, puppy. Gone. New record. That was quick. I'm impressed.
He's like a shark, man.
Wow, that's something you don't see every day. 11 years old. No, he's experienced.
Yeah, he's